A team that promotes you, right? How to develop a team that promotes you. Juice? So that, obviously, guys, we need to make sure that at the end of the day, what we do, we're obviously building a team to get promoted. Not just building a team because at the end of the day, you just want to have guys in your team. Juice? So there's guys that have like 3 guys here. Anyone with 3 guys? More than that? So it's like 3 to going down, right? Yeah, this is the team that I want. Anyways, guys, number 1, we're going to be taking, when you're building a team, guys, you need to first look at your standard, right? And guys, I know that somehow, I should see these owners that are stepping us. Assuming that everyone likes. Anyways, so guys, when you're building a team, guys, you look at your standard. Guys, when you're looking at your standard, first you need to assess yourself, alright? And you need to know what you need to definitely, guys, fix in yourself and what you need to work on in yourself before you can be able to take someone else to the field and be able to say, when you want to build a team, you want to get this guy to the next level. Juice? When you're looking at yourself right now, and guys, I'm not saying go and doubt yourself, no. Juice? But I'm saying you need to make sure that at least you have a standard that at least, when you're looking at yourself, someone can be able to follow you in it. Choose? You know why? Because, everyone wants to follow a leader that has a what? A direction. Choose? Alright, cool. So guys, again, guys, look at what is your strength. What is it that you're good at? Choose? What are you good at? Are you good at having conversations? Are you good at motivating people? You understand? Are you good at just leading it from the front? What is it that you are good at? You understand? You need to know those things. But if you are a leader now, you just don't know what is it that you're good at, it's a problem. Juice? If right now I can ask you, what is it that you think you're good at? Example. Anything in the business. You're good at and selling guys. So, okay, cool. So, alright, you know that's your strength, right? Alright, and then what is it that you're good at?
I'm good at teaching.
You're good at teaching, alright? So guys, you need to know what is it that you're definitely good at. Choose? Guys, when I was in the field, the one thing that guys I find out that I'm good at was, lunchtime breakdown. I can take you to the field, you can doubt me, you can doubt the opportunity, but I know if you can make it to the lunchtime breakdown, you are definitely coming back the next day. Juice? That's one thing that I knew because I was just good at what? At explaining the business that time. Juice? Alright, if you don't know, guys, get someone to help you to rate yourself. You understand? If you don't know, get someone to assist you. Choose? Okay, cool. So guys, number 2. Alright, you need to know the people that you're developing in and out. Choose? Know the people that you're developing. If you don't have a pen, just go and ask. I can see you're so lost. Like now you're picking up the file. Okay, cool. So number 2, guys, the people that you're developing in your team that you know that you want to get promoted with, know them is in and out, right? Because the people that you're gonna work with are different people. Choose? How do you know people in and out? You need to spend time with people. Choose? You need to go out for cream. You need to take people for a cup of coffee. Okay, if there is. You know, or wherever where you can actually take them, just to know the people that you're working with in and out. But you need to be able to spend time with your guys. Choose? Yes. Alright, so that's what actually can help you to obviously guys building at least a team up from one guy to obviously 10 guys. You choose? Yes. Because you know you're going to be working with different people and you know what kind of people you are working with. Choose? Yes. Alright, so guys, number 3 is just training in the field. Alright, so it's just training in the field, guys. Training in the field, how to actually get good at training people, a reputation is the key. You know when I say you keep on doing it over and over, how many of you guys who took 1 observation, 2 observation, or 2 PRs and whatever they left, and now you feel like you still want to heal? You can't do that. You can't heal. You don't have time. Choose? Yes. Because when you heal, when you're giving yourself time to heal, you are taking yourself back. Do you get it? Yes. So that's the reason why, guys, you need to make sure that you're repeating every. You know one thing about success, about getting promoted to the next level, it's about doing the same thing over and over and over every single day. Choose? Yes. For you to get good at abacus, you didn't just get good and then out of nowhere closing abacus, right? You did it over and over and over and got good at it. Choose? Yes. Yeah. You know why you're good at sales? It's because the first thing that you walked in and do, and okay, as a new guy, the first thing you learn is about selling. Choose? Yes. Everything that you do when you jump off the boat, you're talking about sales, talking about obtaining customers, talking about this and that and that. Choose? Yes. So it's the same thing as when you are going to take that guy to the field. Every single time when you're practicing your pitch of PRs, when you're practicing a pitch of what? Of taking an observation, when you're practicing a pitch of retraining people. But if you're going to the field, you're not training anyone, you must get worried as a leader. Right? If you leave the office, you've never taught anyone, you need to get worried. Because one thing about getting to the next level, those things, you need to repeat it almost all the time. Choose? Yes. Because the reputation is definitely a what? A key. Choose? Yes. You know, when you're training guys to the field in terms of obviously, you know, anything else, make sure everything that you do, you simplify everything that you do when it comes to training in the field or in the office. Keep it short and simple. It's something that someone can be able to follow. If I teach you a basic, right? Do you know that you can be able to teach Koketo the same thing? Right? You simplifying it to your guys. Your goal as a leader when you're building a team is to make sure everything that you do, you simplify it all the time. Choose? Yes. Alright. So guys, number 4, you must take the time because I might chow yours now. Okay, so guys, number 4, okay, good. Let your guy know what to expect. What is it that you're expecting from them? The guys that you're putting a team. Guys, if you do not get expectation or don't give your guys expectation, they will never know what is it that they need to achieve. Choose? There's something that I do with my guys. I give them something called 10 days conversations. Choose? 10 days conversation, it means that each and every single stage that you have your guy in needs to have a 10 days expectation of a conversation. Alright, so when you're building a team, you're getting a new guy in the office, there's a what? An expectation that you need to give them for 10 days. So your guy needs to know in 10 days, what is it that is expected from them to do? Your guy will push those things. But the mistake that the trainers they do, they want their guys to figure things out. You know? Like your guy goes to the field, even today, if you have one guy or If you don't have just by you, it's fine. But do you have that expectation that you expect it from yourself? Just when you start to build that team, right, you need to make sure that when that guy walks in, the guy already have the 10 days conversation, and which is obviously they need to understand what is it that you are expecting from them. For what? For 10 days. You understand? So when a guy gets promoted to a pushing guy, what you need to do as well? Expectation again for what? For 10 days. What is it that is expecting from a pushing guy? For 10 days. Choose? You're going to see it's going to be easier for you to develop a team that you obviously going to get promoted with to the next level. I like building a team that, you know, it ends up being a team member. You and your team are not going anywhere. Choose? Because they're just there. You understand? I'm sure you wouldn't like that, right? You will definitely wouldn't like that. So guys, you need to make sure that you set out a plan with your guys so that you go through the step of becoming, you know, a trainer or a pushing guy. In every level, you set out those steps. Choose one thing that you obviously need to make sure that you develop when you're building a team. It's a work ethic. You need to have guys when you, okay, first I want you to have this thing, work ethic. It's very easy for you to transfer the work ethic through your guys because they can see that you are working very hard. Choose. Number 2, attitude. Choose. Attitude, guys, is something that you need to have because it's something that obviously is the energy you can also take to your guys. Choose. Once you have those 2 things, you definitely that. Something that you can have in you and you can also be able to transfer it to your guys. Choose. Guys, the last thing is the most important thing you need to know when you're building a team that needs to promote you is always explain why. Choose. Explain why and relate every single thing that you do to management. Choose. Everything. Guys, you know one thing I can tell you is that we walked the same road that you walked. So we understand how you feel. Because once upon a time I was a trainer with no guys. I was a trainer that is losing guys. I was a trainer that started building a team. Choose? I was a trainer that was inconsistent. You get it? So we understand how you feel and we're teaching you those common mistakes so that you don't have to go through them. And some of you guys, it's like you want to go through that road, which you don't have to. Choose? Which you definitely do not have to go through the road that I walked in, because that road, maybe it was prolonging. Choose? Other than that, guys, thank you so much. That was the last thing. Okay, let me do doesn't need introduction in this office. But I like the fact that he traveled going to UK.
Wait, make sure you know it. The best way to know the disclaimer. Who can tell me, guys, what's the best way to know it? Is to sell abacus. You understand? So if you really want to master this thing, you don't have to go every day. Except in my share before you start. Just sell more abacus. Some of you guys are doing, they say they want 9. I don't know, I can't remember, 9 also. 9. Some of you guys are doing 9 for the month, right? You know, they want 9 per week. Some of you guys, you go like you score 1 abacus, you're excited, like, and then you guys will do 0. The day you get promoted as Andile, they're gonna say, Andile, you know what, everything is balancing, but your abacus has to be on 1.5, and then yours is on 0.7. Will you get promoted? No. You're not gonna get promoted, guys. So the best way to master it, sell it. Simple. That's how you're gonna master it. Just by the guys, I'm closing now. Another thing, guys, just make sure you double check the idea. I already mentioned it. And then if possible, always get the original from the customer. So just by the, so another thing, guys, the last part is just the do's and the don'ts. You know, guys, don't misuse the tablet. I think in our comments they're using the Wi-Fi net. Or so if you are in PEP, Some of you guys, you take the tablets, you do your own things. You know, sometimes you have to sing, and then if you're using the peplock, you know, sometimes peplock is like when coming to sing, right? So that's why you guys, you need to make sure you save that data. The day want to sing, peplock is giving a problem, make sure you use the tablet data. But if now peplock is working, just use it, guys, until you need data. That's why you can start using it. So guys, don't hotspot. You know that. And then another thing, guys, don't put any other apps inside the tablet. Hey, I want to find my guy having what call this thing? Hollywood. You know this thing of betting. You're gambling. Never know. That guy is gambling with the tablet. You know, when you're surprised, the guy every time is coming back with 0. Like 1. The guy when they get to the store, they go to Panoi. The guy get paid today. That's it. I mean, the guy get paid, and then tomorrow, some of you guys are putting your tech app. I know using Popo. Yeah, I know you're not making enough money. You put there and there every time. Just send back. When Michelle is coming, be like, hello mama, how Charlie? Hello the guy. So guys, don't do that. Don't put other apps. Guys, I'm gonna just cut it here because I'm not alone. I'm with Chubu. Guys, you know Chubu, ne? Chubu. So guys, yeah, you know him. If you don't know him, I think you need to go to Nigeria.
Talk to you much about just what the opportunity can do for you. I'm going to leave the rest, to my guy as well, Mr. Clement. Obviously, some of you guys know Mr. Clement. If you guys don't know, guys, Mr. Clement, he was one of the beasts in the field. You know, a person that we call a beast in the field. Everyone that had to get promoted, you can't get promoted without being a beast in the field. You have to be really good in the field, and then you have to be good at training people how to do that as well. And he was one of the guys that was definitely doing that. Guys, right now he's currently running his business in Durban. He has promoted an assistant manager, as well. So he's definitely cooking his own organization. He has saved, I don't want to tell you about his funds. It's not my funds. Not my money, so I don't want to tell you about how much money they have. But yeah, guys, you see by the suit that they are not here. Guys, so yeah, just to take you through more about our opportunity and what you can achieve here, ladies and gentlemen, let's get up for Mr. Clement.
I'm excited. I'm begging vendor, and Lutando took a lot of my pointers I wanted to share with you. Guys, I've been in vendor. I worked in Vosoloso, I worked in Tawani Mall, in Edgar's. I was staying in Luandlamuni, and to be back here, and this is where everything started. Whatever that Lutando was telling you guys, I'm going to take you a bit back, on a few things that you need to make sure that you get them right before you can see yourself running a business. Guys, our business is amazing, and and to be honest with you, our owners, they are so humble. They don't really tell us how it feels. I think if Mr. Dazen really told me that, Clement, if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wow. Because when I'm in Maximum, I'm like, wow. So this is, I was being playful. I could have got promoted long time ago. If I really took the business very serious, I could have got promoted and changed my life. I could have got promoted quicker. It took me 4 years, to get out of the field, and and it could have took me less. But I was being playful, I got demoted, there was a lot of things happening. Guys, I know we don't have time. Guys, one thing that you need to understand in our business, for you to enjoy, the benefits and see yourself in management, guys, number one, you need to close all the back doors. Guys, you need to close all the back doors. And our business is very simple. And our business is not for everyone. You choose yourself. I've seen amazing people that were smart, well-spoken, great, looking nice, looking sharp, having business mindsets, but they never made it in our business because they allowed a lot of doors to open and say, if this thing is not working, I'll go there. Guys, let me tell you something, not in a bad way. Even me, I thought of quitting many times. Even me, I thought of quitting. Even me, there was a time I was applying while I was in the business. Even me, I packed my bags and I said I was leaving. But I understood that, okay, cool, if I leave, I'll go back and I'll be a security guard. Oh, okay. I'll go back and I'll play soccer. My age doesn't, allow anymore. I'll go back and I'll go and stay at home or go to my grandfather's tavern. Maybe I'll be a DJ. I don't know.
You need to understand that it's you going through a test. And it's also you where we can see, can we trust you or not? Guys, I know as owners, we also go through challenges. Yeah? Okay, let me say it in slow motion. Are you not aware? Need the owner, need the regional, need the national. Even Peter, as we speak, there's a challenge he's dealing with right now. Imagine if you're going through that challenge, Peter van den Berg. I want to survive. Oh, what? That was our way the most. But if you're that person, you know that every single challenge you come across, you just look at it as an obstacle that you need to overcome. I guarantee you, after that obstacle, you're going to be a phenomenal person. Just guys, there's some other points that I also want to leave you guys with as well, just so you know. Guys, please, distract your distractions by being distracted by your goals. Distract your distractions by being distracted by your goals. Guys, just recently, and I have to say this, I hope I'm not on camera, I had to ask someone to leave in my business. That person was distracted, but they didn't distract themselves well enough with their goals. Most of you guys right now, there's something called
or if you're copy and pasting, say, no, I didn't achieve my last 2 goals, hence I just copy and paste it. I used to do that, guys. I copy and pasted. It took me 3 years in the field. There's a point I took a year as a leader, not growing. Just selling. I was a Selena, not Selena. After I got promoted, I was like, yo. I contributed to Michelle's promotion, but I'm still a trainer. In a new office, I need to make sure I change the way I look at the business. And I had to change my mindset towards that. Then I started building a team now. Because I was like, no, I'll change, I'll get it right with time. I'm still pushing time. No, I was just wasting my time. Cool. Again, guys, obviously, you do what you call, again, the student leaders, they do Operation Pagabandu, holding on the wrong people. Guys, remember here, some of you are going to do Paga, right? Yes, you're still learning the skills of recruiting. But you can't just take anyone, guys. That person can't even speak English. What's going to happen? Remember, this training these days is something else. Eh? If your guys, they fail training on 70, they can't get a code. If they can't get a code, then they're going well. Oh, but they gave you an op because they want you to develop their skill. Just say, I like the guy. That time the guy can't even speak. Do you think the guy's gonna survive? No. And then again, remember not on compliance. Appraiser. The score there, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be hard to get to 60, just 60 minimum. So, but again, you need to make sure you don't have to do operation for the one. When you're recruiting, you need to be selective as well, because it's your team. But again, the kind of guys that you want in your team, you need to be willing to be that person. If you want someone that is hardworking, you need to be a hard worker as well. If you want someone that is well spoken, again, you need to be well spoken. If you want smart people as well, be smart. But if you want dodos, it means also, but I won't go there. Just so you understand where I'm going, right? Again, guys, so what's this other the mistake that they are doing, they stop promoting the opportunity. Guys, where you are, you need to keep on promoting the opportunity on a daily basis. You don't know who's gonna get the opportunity, who's gonna get to management as well. Always promote it to you guys, to customers. Remember promoting tools? All of you guys went through 8 promoting tools, right? You need to keep on promoting the opportunity on a daily basis so that you can move into also. They might get to do that. You get to understand the business even much better. Alright, cool. Second last. Obviously guys, you become emotional. You become emotional about everything. Not get too attached to your guys. Say, no, this is not the right guy. No, my guy this, my guy that. And it's dangerous, guys, to have one guy in your team. If you have one guy, please replace that guy. Because that guy's going to give you problems. What's going to happen? You're going to hold on. You're going to hold on that guy and you won't go. But if you have 2 guys, if the guy's giving excuses, the guy's coming late, they don't read their notes, for example, what do? You focus on the one that came early, they are paying attention, they are reading their notes, then you get into always being excited. Then I get frustrated because now the guy doesn't grow, you are not growing, definitely. Choose? Right, cool. Last one, guys, was you stop leading successful readouts. You stop leading successful readouts. Guys, remember, you can't promote a leader for leading successful readouts. You can't. So you need to get good in terms of that so that you can be able to promote more people within your team. And it's exciting because our business is copy and paste. I take like for example, I go to the field with him, successful out with him, then I got promoted to just gonna take care. Same thing. So now the team is no longer, I'm not no longer just aiding people in my team, but the team now is what? It's multiplying. Because there's difference. Now let's talk about team members as well. There's difference of, one of your aiding guys in your team. You're gonna have team members, because you're just aiding. But if you multiply your team, that's when now you're gonna see, you take someone else, teach them the basics, they'll take the next person as well, they do the same to them. Then the team is just growing like that. Choose? Yes. Cool, now we're gonna look at how to avoid these common mistakes, guys. Right, the first one. I want you to put yourself in front of your owner. Guys, if you set up running from your owner, good luck. I did that. And I never got anything out of it. Who's gonna promote you? Your owner, right? So just imagine your owner doesn't know your goals. What's gonna happen? You're running away from them. When you see them, seems like you're seeing a monster. Good luck. You're gonna be in the field. Because guys, remember also have goals as owners, right? For example, if I know your goals, I'm gonna make sure that you are part of my goals as well. Otherwise, no, the owner favored this one. No, it's not like that. It's because that person, they came in front of the owner, they put their situation as like, here's my goals, I wanna get promoted on this time, hold me, help me, guide me, coach me. Then it's gonna be, okay, cool, buddy, now you're out of the line, let's get it done like this. So it's always the case. So make sure that you are in front of your owner. In simple terms, just have to be submissive to your owner, guys. So when they say, let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's a reason why. Don't ask, why me? Why not you? Choose? Cool, we're moving on. Guys, again, to find an accountability partner. I spoke about it, use as my accountability partner, he knows. Or every time when the meeting just will come.
Hey, I'm waiting for this week.
It's always saying, I'm coming for you. I was like, man, you are still coming for me. Me, I'm, swimming with the big sharks there. So it's always the case. I can't relax because I know it's coming. And full force. So it's always the case. So find someone that's going to also make you not to sleep. Someone that's going to push you. That is competitive as well. So they can always, give you a best all the time. Cool. Again, guys, be honest with what you need help with. Be honest with what you need help on. Choose. So guys, as your weaknesses, right? Some of you are struggling maybe in terms of closing your guys. Some are struggling in terms of retention. Some are struggling in terms of retraining the guys. Like this, all of this that you can be able to learn. So just have to be honest. If someone is doing it right, you're gonna set you up with them, then you can get it going. Choose. So don't hold back. Say, I'll get it eventually. When? People are getting promoted. Time is moving. All right, cool. Again, guys, please. One thing that you need to know: avoid negative conversations. I'm about some leaders, guys. They're just negative. They're toxic. They can hear the toxic is not gonna take you guys anywhere. Because if they always here, they can't say those kind of things. Those guys, they call them what? Cosinets. In front of them, man, they're excited, man. They're positive. When they go out there, they become something else. So don't hang around with those kind of people because definitely they're gonna end up making you become negative as well. Again, guys, one thing that you need to do in terms of avoiding common mistakes: set goals and be intentional about them. Guys, your goals need to be personal because they are your goals. When you talk about your goals, be passionate about them as well. So that definitely, when I say I'm gonna get this done, go out there and do it. And again, if you're struggling, ask for help, as I mentioned, so that you can be able to always be one step ahead. And it's always important, guys. Remember, you said there's gonna be obstacles along the way. So, but if your obstacles are bigger than your goals, what's gonna happen? You wanna achieve your goals, right? That's why you need to make sure that you always keep on raising your goals. So that when the obstacles that they can still see your goal, then you can also go after it. Cool. Again, guys, get good in terms of celebrating small victories. Guys, celebrate small victories. So some of you guys who already came with here, they're no longer here. You are still here. Again, some guys they wanna be trainers, but they're not yet trainers. They're still pushing, or they end up making out their living. You got promoted to a leader. Embrace where you are. Get excited, but again, ask what's next. What more? How can I do it better? How can I make trainership attractive? So that I can see myself able to get good in terms of just building myself and my team and getting things going. Cool. Again, guys, you need to make sure that you're always teaching. Guys, it's either gonna be teaching. It's not here. I think it's outside. There's this sticker that Michelle likes. She left it in my office as well. It's either teaching, you're learning, or you're wasting your time. So you're not teaching someone something new on a daily basis, or not learning something new every day yourself. You're wasting your time. Cool. Another one, guys, you need to qualify weekly. qualify each and every week. Choose? You guys have standard, right? So if you're not hitting a standard weekly, what's going to happen? Are you going to recruit? No, you can't recruit. If you're not recruiting, can you grow? Remember guys, for you to grow, you need a team. Just, you can't do it alone. You can be amazing in the field, you can sell, but again, if you're not balancing the product, you won't qualify for the week, you won't recruit, then what's going to happen? It's just going to remain in the same level. Cool. Again guys, compete in all 7 key areas. Guys, you need to get good in terms of compete in terms of 7 key areas. I don't know, you're going big, we have 13 key areas. So yeah, let's start on 7 key areas first. Let's compete on those key areas. If we can get good in terms of that, definitely you got yourself growing faster. Because those are the small things that you need to get right, then you yourself growing. Again, don't substitute work ethic with a skill. Remember I spoke about it earlier on as well. You can't teach your guys your personality or skills. Yes, you know why you are because you're feeling the field, we develop their skills. It's exciting, just like that. But your guys they can't learn that skill. Because one they're still new, they just started in our business. So you need to be systematic all the time. You need to yourself, being the most hardworking person. Because I was one of the guys that, I was the hardworking person ever. Because I knew I was slow, I was not that talkative, I was not loud. In order for me to set pace, they say 600 people. Me, I was going out there seeing 300 people. I have to just believe in my work ethic. And I also believe in what is, this is saying, I don't start something and I don't finish it. Never. I can't. Alright, cool. Another one, guys, we're moving on. Guys, enough is never enough. And always stay humble, guys. Enough is never enough. If you have one guy, just by that, because some people want to have one guy, then they say no recruiting trainer, you are there. Or when I have 3 guys, you join posted up. Then what's going to happen? You wait. So you need to make sure that you get to yourself and say, okay, cool. Enough is never enough. Yes, I have one guy. Can I get another one? Alright, cool. I qualified for the week. Can I hire one now? That's the things that you can focus on as an individual. Okay? So yourself, separate yourself from the rest. Because remember guys, all of us here, we're uniform, we're black and white, right? But how do you separate yourself? It's going out there doing what others are not willing to do. You just have to go extra miles all the time. Another one, guys, obviously, spend time with your team. It's important, guys. Get to know your guys. There's things that you can do. I remember when I came back from the UK, I bought my core guys, t-shirts from the teams that side. They choose the t-shirt that they wanted. I got the sizes. Then I took them. When I came back the same Sunday, I took them to bike biking. I gave them those t-shirts, were presents. We were rocking the nice t-shirt there, mostly just Man City. Some they choose Real Madrid, yeah, Man United. Then we're uniform there. Then it was exciting. And I took the guys. I went out with the guys, just to catch up with them because they were running the office while I was away. It was just having to also get to know them better because I know now. Okay, this one likes this. This one likes this. Then it's easy for me to coach the guys. It's easy for me to guide the guys as well. Also, when I said guys, don't miss Kruvini. I was close by Kruvini. Again, you can spend time with your guys on Kruvini. I was just excited they would face day. Some of you guys, in our mistake, they don't face days, right? Even your guys on face day, they don't miss days. Why? Because they know there's Kruvini later on. Just cool. Again, guys, I was you to network and expose yourself and your team. Network and expose yourself and your team. Guys, I'm going to start networking, putting yourself in front of people that they went through what you're going through now. It's going to be easy for them to coach you, to guide you. When you get that information, that's when you get to also teach to your team, expose your guys as well in your team. And if your guys can see you learning, they'll also just go on their own and start learning. Then that's how you get yourself going as well. Last one, guys. Have fun. Have fun. Guys, it's important to have fun. Guys, you say work hard, well, having fun. It's always the case. You need to make sure you get to yourself having fun on daily basis. Because what you're doing, guys, is tiring, but you need to have fun so you can be flexible. Allow yourself time, allow yourself to rest, you can be able to also approach you. If they see a genuine person, excited, you're having fun, it's easy for you guys to approach you when they go through problems. But if you're that guy, you wanna always, be Mr. Appetite, you're a bit strict like that. There are guys that have problems, but they'll find comfort on someone else. One is the wrong trainer or is the wrong guy, then end up losing sharp guys in your team. Juice? Right, cool. I think I'm right on time. Yeah, you guys can take one question. I think I'm gonna be leaving. Let's see, promoting this slide. Juice? Questions? Questions? Yes.
So if you're always, you said you must always teach, right? So if I'm always teaching the guy to go to the right path, but that guy always, like, they always negative, so what should I do with that guy?
First one is to replace that guy. That's the first one. Replace that guy. But when you're replacing people, replace the guys while they're still here. Because you already can buy the science. You guys need to also learn how to buy science. Some guys can see, man. You can try to teach them, you can try to coach them, to guide them, but they're not willing to change. Remember this day, I told you before, the business won't change for you. You have to change for the business. If the guy's not willing to change, they're not even interested in teaching them or teaching them, what do you need to do? Replace them. But to protect your attitude as well, replace with the guy that while they're still here. So that you can be able to see yourself, even to grow. Because you're going to find you're frustrated now every day, this guy did this, but it's not even getting it right. Yes, some are slow. I was putting people at their speed slow because I get to be patient with them. But again, if you can see or not here, this guy's not going to change anything. Replace them. Then if they end up leaving, just by that. Well, the guy that is there is going to replace them. Alright. Cool.
All right.
Yes.
I have a question here, right? You mentioned on the part where one should not, you should hang out, go out or have time with your guys, right?
Just by that.
So how then do you have, let's say for example, you have a guy and the other one, like you have two guys and you don't want to make the other one look like it's being neglected because of, in the beginning, when you are learning, you have built that wrong relationship with the guy.
Okay.
So how then do I build the right relationship with the two of them and at the same time promoting the two of them?
Alright, cool. That one, obviously, if you did the wrong from the first place, it's just a matter of going back and then look at what that you did wrong and then let's fix it. But again, obviously, if you have two guys, it depends as well. So if you set goals, for example, say, okay, cool, the one that's going to hire all this week, I'm going to take them out because we want the guys to compete. And then when taking that one out, you spend time with the other one is remaining, there's nothing wrong with it. Because that one, he had a standard or he set the expectation with them, then the one that achieved the expectation, you take them out. But if the guys here, all of them is proving it, once you can say, no, you go home, let's go for proving. You take them together, then you're going to have your team, you get to know them on a personal level, you don't talk about business mostly there. Alright, and then one thing that you can do is just a matter of maybe to realize that definitely, guys are not the same. So hence, as an individual, you should develop yourself to a certain extent so that you can be able to relate with different people. One maybe thinking like can relate with the other one better because maybe you and that person have similarities. Yes. But as I was saying, make sure you get to see yourself to always give your guys time and then again get to understand them better. Because we're not the same. One you can relate with that one, also want to spend time with them, the other one you can relate with them. You can also find someone that can relate with them to help you to do the team. But sometimes, I remember there was a point where I had guys that were excited about the likes of Clement because we were much fun, they were much fun together. So I had to see, okay, cool, I have set up that guy with Clement, for example, so that whatever I want to teach the guy, I was passing it through Clement and I was getting feedback from Clement. So it's always the case. You can also get leaders that they can help you to build your team. So you alone that you can always relate with everyone. Okay.
Okay, on that one of finding the next person which they can relate with, right?
Yeah.
That's my last question. Let's say, how then do you not...
Sorry, it's a lie.
If you're a new guy, you've never seen such massive, people massive things right now. Today is actually the day. I'm excited because of, when we gathered here, we always, pushing to appreciate and to celebrate those that actually have worked hard for their own success. So obviously today, guys, it's not really my day, but I'm excited because of this shows that as a business, we are actually creating progress, right? Remember, when you are within our opportunity, the goal is for you to be able to move from point A to point B, right? But at the end of the day, we want to create the freedom for everybody to be able to be in a position where they can be able to run their own businesses so that they can be able to change their lives, right? So if you are here, next time we want to promote you as well. Obviously, guys, the person that we're going to be promoting today, I'm so excited. And I remember yesterday just sharing the story that this is the guy that when she started, she undermined the opportunity. She looked at our business like, no, man, this is the easiest thing ever. I can be able to do it as fast as possible. I can be able to do it, within 6 months, 8 months, I need to be done with this, which definitely I believe as a new person or anybody that is within our business, you undermine the journey, forgetting that in between, the whole process, you gotta be able to develop yourself, right? Sometimes it comes easy for some people, but sometimes it doesn't, right? So you need to be able to be in a position where you can acknowledge your shortcoming while you are working on the things that you need to get better at, right? And that is what we call process. That is what we call, an opportunity for you to be able to develop within our business, right? We're not saying come in as perfect. Hence, that's why when we recruit you, we don't say a specific, qualification needed or so, because we believe that everybody can be given that opportunity to be able to develop themselves until you are in a position where you can be able to see yourself being successful within the opportunity. Obviously, guys, I've got a couple of points that I'm going to share regarding this person's journey, and I'm so excited because this is a true reflection of what trust in the process is, right? When you come in, you see people progressing, you are not getting it right, and only to find out there's so much that you need to learn about yourself. There's so much that you gotta develop. And I can tell you that when this person came in, of course she believed that she can be able to get to the next level, but she was also at some point not willing to change for the opportunity, right? So the first point is just really believe that you can be able to do what we are doing. When I had this conversation with this person, she was just a new guy, guys. When a new guy's coming in for training, he's like, yo, somebody was here for 2 years. They haven't got promoted, man. I will be able to do it so quick. Imagine she didn't even understand, everything that has been done from the field, training, promotions and whatever. But she came in with that blind faith to say, I can be able to do it without even understanding what we are doing. So that's what I'm saying. The first thing is believing in yourself. And once you actually believe in yourself, you start really, putting more into yourself so you can be able to see yourself progressing. Another thing is, like I said, trust the process. Guys, our business is not a, get rich quick. It's not that. It's not just you coming in and saying, okay, I heard that this business has a lot of money. I get paid every single week. You can be able to make 15,000 and whatever, right? You need to understand that there's so much work, there's so much groundwork that you need to do in order for you to become successful, right? And I can give an example with somebody that is farming, right? If you just come in and you plant the seed without working on the soil, right? You will always have issues with pests and this and that and that and that, right? But before you can be able to actually get that big harvest, you need to dig deep. You need to treat the soil. You need to make sure that the soil gets all the nutrients that it actually needs, but that is actually a process, right? You need to put manure. You need to do this and that and that and that. For you to be able to get your desired results, there is a process that needs to happen, right? And that process basically you coming in, learning the confidence, learning how to pitch, learning on how to overturn, being able to be in a situation where you don't get determined by results, but you're also working so hard for you to actually get what you want, right? So you need to trust the process. Not gonna be easy, but it's definitely worth it. Another one, guys, just be stubborn with your goals, right? Everybody that came within our business, we all come with certain goals, I would say. I wouldn't say everybody that is here was once dreaming of running a marketing company. You probably were thinking of, taxi driver or taxi boss or farmer or nail tech and all this and all that, right? If you are so stubborn with the things that you want to achieve, work ethic becomes inevitable. If you become stubborn with the things that you want to actually get out of the opportunity, you're no longer looking at the whole, time that it might take you into getting where you want. You're more focused on what more can I get that will put me in a position where I can be able to attain my goals, right? So be so stubborn with whatever that you want to achieve. Just cool. The other thing, guys, is be coachable. The person that we're gonna promote, guys, she's so stubborn. You're not stubborn. When you, you're like, man, it's either this way or nothing needs to happen. You understand? And sometimes people will say, no, it's based on certain cultures. Tongas, they're stubborn. Xhosas, they're stubborn. Zulus, they're stubborn. Pedis, everybody can be like that. It doesn't matter which culture or ethnic group you're actually in, but it's just a decision whether you're going to be stubborn towards the right thing or you're going to be stubborn towards the wrong thing. She was stubborn towards the wrong things until she had to learn to be stubborn towards the right things, right? So if somebody wants to guide you to be able to be in a position where you can be able to see yourself growing, go along with it, right? Everyone that is within our businesses, you need to understand that we always have the best interest at heart for you to be able to make it in life, because of your success is our success. Once you make it to become a business owner, even a regional and national consultant, there's a certain benefit that we get. So why would we not want you to achieve? So you need to be coachable. So this person had to understand that my stubbornness for the wrong things can't work anymore. Hence, that's why it took a little bit of time. It took her time for her to be able to start understanding that in our business, you need to focus on the main thing. And the main thing is your progress. The main thing is getting the freedom that you need that will help you and your children and your family and all this and all that, right? So be coachable, because of either way, if you don't listen to the person that has best interest at heart for you, who will actually coach you better? Your friend won't. Your mother does not understand our business, right? We are the ones that actually walked the journey so that we can be able to guide you so you can pass through very quickly. Just the last one, guys, that I have is a quote, right? And the quote says, because of whatever that you see, price was paid. Today we are seeing the outcome of the price. Today, right? But all along we were not seeing all that, right? So you need to understand that if you want to get in a position where we can congratulate you, we can say, wow, man, well done. You can be in a situation where, you are so ahead and you're so excited for yourself. You need to understand that for whatever that you want, you gotta pay the price. You need to pay the price. And our price is so nice, guys. You know why? Because our price, we're not saying go there and kill people and you live with the guilt. No. Our price is, okay, come in, understand the system, apply the system, get excited to apply the system, get the result that you want, right? Of course, in between, you gotta work a little bit hard, you gotta make certain sacrifices, but that's it. There's no way you will come back and say, I don't have a limb because of the sacrifice that I had to make to get to management. Nobody can come here and say, this is my scar. For me to get to management, this is what I had to go through. Nobody. The only thing that you cannot even show us is when we, every time you just pass out, you are tired. In a text, you sleep. If you sit, you sleep. When you get to the match, this is the only thing that you'll come back and say, this is the price that I paid. Some people, they still gain weight in the field. So some, they lose a bit. Not necessarily losing, right? No, but a bit there and there. But you can't come back and say, no, this is the price that I had to pay in the field. I got skin. You were not eating enough. Right, that's it. Oh, I gained so much weight. You were eating too much, right? That's it. Do you guys understand? So you don't have to now say, me making the sacrifice to actually get to management did any harm to me, because of it's actually doing more good to you than harm. Because of when you are out of this whole process, you come in a person that is much stronger, more wiser, you know. You are able to understand that work ethic comes first and consistency beats talent. You understand? So when you see somebody like now, understand that she had to go through the process. And that process is not 2 days, it's not a month, it's not even a year. It might be even more. For some it's less, for some that still need more development, it takes a little bit of time, right? Obviously, guys, you know, I don't want to take more time because I'm excited about this person. Today is, she's looking the most beautiful ever. Oh. You know when you get promoted, guys, it's an opportunity for us to see how beautiful or handsome you are. Right now, to be honest, for some, no. You know, you look a little bit British, right? But once we get there, then we see, right? So obviously, guys, you know, today we are not promoting a pushing guy. Oh, shit. We are not promoting a trainer. Oh, shit. We are not promoting a corporate trainer. Oh, shit. We are not promoting a senior corporate trainer. Oh, shit. Guys, today we are promoting somebody that will be the second in charge of the manager, somebody that will be able to learn the ropes of running their own successful business. And that is actually the beginning of this person creating that freedom that we've all been looking for. Just say. Obviously, guys, that's why we say S from today. S from today! S from today! New assistant manager! Oh, shit! Equity marketing! Oh, shit! Andile!
Happening, guys. I'm so excited. Whew, okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's happening, right? Yeah, it's happening. So, guys, we won't waste time because we need to go to the field, right? Yeah. We still need to work after this. Okay, so guys, firstly, guys, I'll start with myself, right? I just want to give myself a gratitude for being patient, right? It was not easy, guys. I went through a lot and I'm still gonna go through a lot, but then yeah, I'm in. Just and then the second person that I want to talk about is my trainer, which is Michelle. Oh wow. So guys, okay. So to my owner, Michelle, I just want to be grateful for giving me this opportunity. You know, we went through a lot. We used to fight like almost every day. But yeah, thank you so much for being there for me. You know, just for you to believe in me, to me it says a lot, right? You should have blown me so a long time ago. Yeah. And then the other thing, thank you so much, my owner, for guiding me. Like, you know, when I remember when I started as a new person, like, you know, when I saw you, I was so excited, like, you know, but yeah, I'm still excited. I love you so much. Let me put it like that. Yeah. And then the second person, even though he's not around, right, I want to appreciate Christian, right? When I joined the business, the guy was in the business. I remember this other time after I got promoted to become a senior, and then he called me and then he sat down with me, was like, you know what? There's a lot that you can achieve. You have promoted a lot of guys, you know, people are motivated about you, but then when are you planning to get promoted? And then make sure that you do it this year. I think it was around April, you know, so, and then I had to go back and then sit down with myself and then, yeah. Thank you so much, Christian. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Don't do it for me only, right? So the other person that I want to talk about is Mr. Makaba, you know. Yeah, there was a time where I was in his office, right? It was not easy. I was a trainer that time. I didn't have any guy, but then he didn't even hesitate to say, you are not my guy. Like he started me from the scratch, he taught me everything, and I really appreciate it. Juice. And then I want to talk about my trainer, User. User is someone that, this guy submitted my CV, this guy believed in me, this guy saw something in me. So, my trainer, I really love you so much, and I really appreciate it, right? So, yeah, so I've learned a lot from him, and then this is the person that made me stay in the business. Because remember, when I joined the business, he was always talking about getting promoted. You know, I stayed because I wanted to promote this guy. But then only to find that I'm going to get promoted as well. Thank you so much for, you know, showing that potential. Thank you so much for the love that you showed me. You know, it was tough. Let me not say a lot about it, right? And then I also want to appreciate Dimpo, our S-man. Guys, to be honest, the team that I have today is because of this guy. You know, like he's doing right out, you know, he motivates my guys. He does everything. You did a lot of job, you know. Let me say, out of everything, I did 10% and then you did 90. Just, and then Jafta as well, I really appreciate you. And then Miss T as well, I won't say a lot about, you know, because I'm gonna get too emotional. Yeah. And then thank you so much. I really appreciate all the leaders, right? I shouldn't forget to talk about Mr. Dazent. You know, Mr. Dazent is someone that always say, when are you getting promoted? You know, this is an open door policy. This is an open door policy. And then I had to sit down with myself and ask, when this person talk about an open door policy, of course it's an open door policy. When you knock and then you enter, most definitely you'll get whatever that you want. And you don't even have to pay anything, right? You just need to go out there and apply the information that they are giving you, right? And then I shouldn't forget to, you know, appreciate our critical members, which is Andile, Mr. Aubrey, Mashimbyi, and Palesa. he used to call me. I was like, hey, what's happening? You know, how far are you? When are you getting promoted? Andile, you need to perform as a leader. You need to lead by example. You know, you are not performing. And when I say, I will fix it, he will like, no, are you a mechanic? How are you gonna fix it? You don't have to fix it, but then you just need to go out there and work, right? And then I will do whatever that is telling me to do. And guys, wow, to our special HRs, you know? So I wanna appreciate Sylvia. I wanna appreciate Precious. Guys, thank you so much for doing interviews for my guys. Some guys, you know, they were not quality, but then you took them because you had a goal. You get it? So you didn't judge every person that I was giving you. Okay, this is my guy. Like, you know, thank you so much. The journey was easy because of you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then I shouldn't forget to appreciate all the leaders in Global, right? In Global Globe. Thank you so much, guys. I have a lot of guys. No, I didn't promote all of them, meaning everything was done by an office. So everything was a teamwork. So I really appreciate you guys. So guys, wow, now it's time. Guys, you see the numbers that you know, on the bulletins. I couldn't do those numbers alone. You know, I couldn't do it alone, but then with the team that I have, I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your work ethic. I really appreciate your commitment, and I really appreciate your potential, guys. I am here today because of you, and I believe that tomorrow is gonna be you, right? Just thank you so much, Invulnerable Direct Marketing. Just. So guys, I'll just take 2 minutes and then just to share my journey, how I started in this opportunity, right? I remember it was around December festive season when I met my trainer, and this person told me that it's a vacation. Just take my number, we'll talk, right? And then I took the contact number and then I called my trainer. When I called this person was like, no, call me again after 30 minutes. I'm still busy. And that day, the store was very packed. You know, I did understand this person is doing, but just because I was looking for something, right? I called him back. You know, he explained everything. I was so excited. You know why? Because like every day, don't see me like this, guys. I went through some, you know. But then every day, I used to wake up every day, you know, take my wheelbarrow, put some soap. I was selling soaps and Avon and stuff like that. I'll just, you know, walk around the village. So when this guy told me about management, I was like, wow, I'm in. 12 months is nothing. I'm going to do it in 8 months, right? So, but unfortunately, it wasn't like that. So when I joined the business, guys, I went through training. I did fail. I remember on my last day, Michelle was like, today, if you're not passing, you're going home. I remember, guys, I even cried. I cried like nobody's business. I remember when I called my aunt to say, you know what, now I'm coming back. Even though they're not around, I love my aunt so much, you know. My trainer says, do you even have parents? I do have them. But then, you know, I love my aunt so much because she's someone that will never give you negatives, you know. So she told me that whatever that you need, just let me know, and then I'm going to send you money. And I remember that they gave me 1,000 rand. And because I was crying, I was failing, guys. But then that day, I managed to pass, and I had to wait for my court. I went to the full first day, and then I had to come back. I was so excited, very excited. I remember on my first day, I managed to score 2 abacus. And then I remember I called the days and there. I was like, man, you are killing it. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I'm getting to management. Soon. So guys, I won't say a lot about my journey. But yes, for me to get promoted from a new guy to trainer, it was a short process, right? A short term. But then for me to become a core guy, it was, yeah, it was a long story, right? Due to surroundings, you know, attitude, you know, being stubborn, like she said. And I was very stubborn until I sat down with myself, like the way I'm so stubborn. If I can use my stubbornness to become successful, most definitely I will become successful. And then I had to change my mindset, like guys, it was not easy, you know. Unfortunately, all the people that I started with, they are nowhere to be found. Yesterday when they saw the poster, I don't know how, they were just calling me, hey, what? I was like, yes, I'm still here, right? So guys, what worked for me, it's self-motivated, you know, drive myself through goal settings. I was not just coming in and working, even though I wasn't talking too much. I don't like talking, guys. But then I would make sure that every day, I make sure that I achieve 1% of my goals until I get 100%, right? And then guys, what motivated me the most is 3 pieces of personal motivations, right? Number 1, I'll talk about purpose, right? The purpose is not challenges, but it's for you to become successful. When I was going through a lot, I never thought of quitting, right? I was like, okay, these challenges doesn't mean that I won't get whatever that I want, you know. My goal is to be successful as a woman, right? I want to be rich, guys. I want to have money, my own money. Gonna get out of it, guys. So I had to go back and practice, you know. When they say do 1, 2, 3, I'll just go and do it. You know, change your attitude. I'll just go and change it, you know. Don't do 1, 2, 3. Go and sell abacus. I'll go and sell it, you know. Lead by example. I'll just go and do it without asking any questions. I was not perfect. I didn't know how to do it. But then I had to practice so that I can be perfect, right? And then, yes, and the other thing is being a yes person. When they say today go to Lipalale, I'll just take my bag. Whether I have money or not, I'll find my way. I'll just go there and make sure that I sell. 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, travel bag. I won't even ask anything. I'll just take my bag and come back. Because why? I have a purpose. There's something that I want to achieve, right? Yes, yeah. So, and then act like the next owner. How you behave, how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself is very important, right? You can make sales in the field, but then most definitely if you are not disciplined toward your goals, you will never achieve them. Just so guys, and also understand my why factor. The reason why I joined this business, guys, because I am a single parent. I have 2 kids. I remember when I joined the business, I was wearing size 12 to something. You know, I was a newly divorcee. You know, I was going through a lot. So I had to be stubborn in such a way that I can't just move around, you know, hang around, go to the bottle stores. I just need to change my life around. You know, I can't just be that person who depend on a man. You know our culture, right? A man must provide. No, a woman must provide. Just so, and then also do copy and paste. Whatever that Michelle she's doing, I will also fight to do it. Whatever that Dimpo they are doing, I will just observe and do it. They know. Whatever that you do, I'll just look at you and then I'll go and do it. So it's very important to do that as well. So guys, these are my 3 months goals from now on, right? So far guys, in 3 months before we go to gala, I just want to promote an assistant manager, the first assistant manager, and also promote two co-guys. And most definitely I'm going to do it, right? So guys, I'm going to leave you with this note, right? The past is in your head, but then the future is in your hand. The past is in your head, but then the future is in your hand. So you shouldn't focus on where you come from, but then you need to focus on what can I do to achieve whatever that I want or to change the situation. Just thank you so much. Thank you for
that quote, which I don't know if you heard it very well. They said what? The past is in your hands. Not the past is in your hands, guys. Like they said, the past is in your head. And the future, what you do with it is up to you. So you can't control, you know, all the things that had happened past then, but it's like today. The future today is where? In your hands. So you'll determine whether you'll move forward or you'll keep on thinking about the past in your head. Very exciting, guys. You know, this person today, you know, also because of the futures in her hands, she'll determine how fast she'll get to ownership. Just if she's really working hard, definitely soon enough we're gonna be coming back, ushering her into management, right? But also if she's not, definitely you'll know the outcome. Just obviously, guys, again, you know, the meeting or the promotion can't end without, you know, our regional consultant, right? You know, this is the person that everyone that is here, you know, is because of also him, you understand? And obviously, guys, not just giving us just few pointers, matched by Mr. Tyson.
Okay, sorry. Guys, you know how it works in Toyando, right? Some of you guys maybe don't realize how much you guys are working so hard. Some of you guys, you are making some impossible to be possible. I learned from Andile, you throw stuff, you know. And the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes most of you guys, what I saw is you keep on undermining who you are. And you even undermine where you're going. And the likes of Andile, if you see her right now, today we are celebrating her, right? How many of you guys right now as we speak, you are deciding to be the next Andile? Now the crazy part about our opportunity is you choose yourself. There is no one. You can't come in and ask for approvals. You can't do pure eye and see how it goes. You get it? So you need to choose yourself and say, I need to be the next guy. And then that's what she did. And you guys, you're gonna see more promotions coming over and over and over. Just wanted it wanted something to sink in. Unfortunately, if you keep on seeing promotions happening over and over, and it's not you, you haven't chosen yourself. Guys, you need to choose yourself. You need to say, you know what, I'm the next guy. When coming to the gala, I'm gonna be going there as an assistant manager. Guys, it doesn't matter if today is your first day. That's the beauty of our opportunity. And some of you guys right now, with all the support that we are getting from Credico, from your HR and almost like the organizations, guys, you can get promoted as fast as you can. What I know of, that one is guaranteed. If you quit, there is no way that you're gonna be an owner in our business. Can I please repeat? If you quit, there is no way that you're gonna become an owner in our business. Andile had choice. She could have quitted long time ago. And I saw her going through even losing weight. Now it went back and then it lost again. But the good part about it is she didn't quit. If you quit as an individual, be careful, it might become a culture. If you quit for the first time, second time, third time moving forward, that's who you are. So please, next year we're going for the gala. Choose yourself to be the next guy. Don't hold yourself. Challenges are designed for our business. If you want the perfect day, you're not going to find it in our business. But if you want a rough day that you're going to be coming out as a better person, this is the best opportunity. Let's get dirty. Juice? So some of you guys, we can't wait to see you guys becoming assistant managers, going to the gala. As we are speaking right now, there's some promotion loading. Oh, shit. There is some promotion loading. Oh, shit. Now you need to choose yourself to be that person that is loading. Choose by that. Other than that, guy, let's go. We've got the right reason of making sure that we are doing 100% pace. If you're not planning to choose to do pace today, today is the right day. Go to the field and let's go and set the pace and it's individuals. Choose by that. Yes. Other than that, thank you very much.
Gonna get out of it, guys. So I had to go back and practice. You know, when they say do 1, 2, 3, I'll just go and do it. You know, change your attitude. I'll just go and change it. You know, don't do 1, 2, 3. Go and sell abacus. I'll go and sell it. You know, lead by example. I'll just go and do it without asking any questions. I was not perfect. I didn't know how to do it, but then I had to practice so that I can be perfect, right? And then yes, and the other thing is being a yes person. When they say today go to Lipalale, I'll just take my bag. Whether I have money or not, I'll find my way. I'll just go there and make sure that I sell. 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, travel bag. I won't even ask anything. I'll just take my bag and come back. Because why? I have a purpose. There's something that I want to achieve, right? Yes, yeah. So, and then act like the next owner. How you behave, how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself is very important, right? You can make sales in the field, but then most definitely if you are not disciplined toward your goals, you will never achieve them. Just so guys, and also understand my why factor. The reason why I joined this business, guys, because I am a single parent. I have 2 kids. I remember when I joined the business, I was wearing size 12 to something. You know, I was a newly divorcee. You know, I was going through a lot. So I had to be stubborn in such a way that I can't just move around, you know, hang around, go to the bottle stores. I just need to change my life around. You know, I can't just be that person who depend on a man. You know our culture, right? A man must provide. No, a woman must provide. Just so, and then also do copy and paste. Whatever that Michelle she's doing, I'll also fight to do it. Whatever that Dimpo they're doing, I'll just observe and do it. They know. Whatever that you do, I'll just look at you and then I'll go and do it. So it's very important to do that as well. So guys, these are my 3 months goals from now on, right? So far guys, in 3 months before we go to gala, I just want to promote an assistant manager, the first assistant manager, and also promote 2 co-guys. And most definitely I'm going to do it, right? So guys, I'm going to leave you with this note, right? The past is in your head, but then the future is in your hand. The past is in your head, but then the future is in your hand. So you shouldn't focus on where you come from, but then you need to focus on what can I do to achieve whatever that I want or to change the situation. Just thank you so much. Thank you, Andile.
Repeat that quote, which I don't know if you heard it very well. They said what? The past is in your hands. Not the past is in your hands, guys. Like they said, the past is in your head. And the future, what you do with it is up to you. So you can't control you know, all the things that had happened past then, but it's like today. The future today is where? In your hands. So you'll determine whether you'll move forward or you'll keep on thinking about the past in your head. Very exciting, guys. You know, this person today, you know, also because of the future is in her hands, she'll determine how fast she'll get to ownership. Just if she's really working hard, definitely soon enough we're gonna be coming back, ushering her into management, right? But also if she's not, definitely you'll know the outcome. Just obviously, guys, and again, you know, the meeting or the promotion can't end without, you know, our regional consultant, right? You know, this is the person that everyone that is here, you know, is because of also him, you understand? And honestly, guys, not just giving us just few pointers. Choose by Mr. Tyson.
Okay, sorry. Guys, you know how it works in Toyando, right? Some of you guys maybe don't realize how much you guys are working so hard. Some of you guys, you are making some impossible to be possible. I learned from Andile, you throw stuff, you know. And the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes most of you guys, what I saw is you keep on undermining who you are. And you even undermine where you're going. And the likes of Andile, if you see her right now, today we are celebrating her, right? How many of you guys right now as we speak, you are deciding to be the next Andile? Now the crazy part about our opportunity is you choose yourself. There is no one. You can't come in and ask for approvals. You can't do pure eye and see how it goes. You get it? So you need to choose yourself and say, I need to be the next guy. And then that's what she did. And then you guys, you're gonna see more promotions coming over and over and over. Just wanted me to, it wanted something to sink in. Unfortunately, if you keep on seeing promotions happening over and over, and it's not you, you haven't chosen yourself. Guys, you need to choose yourself. You need to say, you know what, I'm the next guy. When coming to the gala, I'm gonna be going there as an assistant manager. Guys, it doesn't matter if today is your first day. That's the beauty of our opportunity. And some of you guys right now, with all this support that we are getting from Credico, from your HR and almost like the organizations, guys, you can get promoted as fast as you can. What I know of, that one is guaranteed. If you quit, there is no way that you're gonna be an owner in our business. Can I please repeat? Yes. If you quit, there is no way that you're gonna become an owner in our business. Andile had choice. She could have quitted long time ago. And I saw her going through even losing weight. Now it went back and then it lost again. But the good part about it is she didn't quit. If you quit as an individual, be careful, it might become a culture. If you quit for the first time, second time, third time moving forward, that's who you are. So please, next year we're going for the gala. Choose yourself to be the next guy. Don't hold yourself. Challenges are designed for our business. If you want the perfect day, you're not going to find it in our business. But if you want a rough day that you're going to be coming out as a better person, this is the best opportunity. Let's get dirty. Juice? Yes. So some of you guys, we can't wait to see you guys becoming assistant managers, going to the gala. As we are speaking right now, there's some promotion loading. Oh, shit. There is some promotion loading. Oh, shit. Now you need to choose yourself to be that person that is loading. Choose by that. Yes. Other than that, guy, let's go. We've got the right reason of making sure that we are doing 100% pace. If you are not planning to choose to do pace today, today is the right day. Go to the field and let's go and set the pace as individuals. Just by that. Yes. Other than that, thank you very much.
Beautiful handsome guests, guys. These people, you don't see them often, eh? They flew in the right way to come here. You know, not flying in the wrong way. Obviously, guys, you know, we just want to thank, you know, Matlodi. We want to thank Mr. Clement, and we also want to thank Mr. Rocky from Durban. Oh, shit. We also want to thank Mr. Lutando from the ball. Oh, shit. You know, when they say question in the ball, that is the question in the ball day. Right, you know, obviously, guys, you know, our ASC as well, you know, Mr. Aubrey definitely, he's always here. and then it's also watching you like a hawk. Definitely, right now. And our HR, our invigilators, thank you so much. Our moms as well, thank you guys, for coming through. And Chuku, yes. Chuku is the Chuku guy. Our youngest owner, you know him, right? Yeah, he's always young. He's young even now, right now. He's a Chuku, as well as Mr. Koketso, you know him, definitely, guys. These people, they need to come back for your promotion. Just, remember, they can't just come in jail for Mahala because they're from far, the beach, not Nandoni, the one where we wear swimsuits, guys, the right one, okay? Obviously, guys, if you are in Andile's team, please just go there for now. Let's take a picture. If you are in a certain team, just stand here nicely with your team. We don't want nyaga, guys, because we need to go to the field. Andile's team, that side alone. If you have a team from PEP, from AFBOB, Ackermans, be in your teams so that we can just take pictures quickly and then we can hit the road. Just say.
Okay guys, my name is Andile Marika Mashimbyi. I'm just a newly promoted assistant manager in AQT marketing. I'm so super excited. The feeling is so amazing. For me getting promoted to become an S-man, yeah, I'm so excited. I don't even know how to explain, but the feeling is so amazing, guys. So what I can tell you guys, you can just, if you're not in the business, you can just come and join us so that you can also witness whatever that I'm going through now. The feeling is so exciting, And then if you're in the business, what I can tell you guys, just push yourself to get promoted so that you can also be excited like me. Just